Hello, Taurus. Welcome to this space. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I hope this time finds you well. Well, Taurus, for those of you who are new here and do not know who I am, my name is Gennaro, aka BhodiBoy G, and my channel is Wow Oracle, and that stands for Words of Wisdom. And I want to thank you so much for joining me here today, and I really hope that you're able to find a message in my readings. Now, for those of you Tauruses returning, thank you so much for all your continued love and support. I really do appreciate each and every one of you more than you could ever possibly comprehend. And I want to thank you so much for being with me in this space once again. Just like the newcomers, I hope you're able to find a message in this reading. Well, Taurus, today I am here to connect with you to do your energy reading for the week of November 29th through December 5th, 2020. Now, before I go forward, there is something that I want to bring to your attention. We are having a very powerful full moon lunar eclipse in the sign of Gemini. Now, the sign of Gemini has to do with communications. It has to deal with relationships and connections. And I kind of want to give you a little heads up about how this full moon is going to be affecting your sign. Now, during this full moon lunar eclipse and the season that is surrounding it, there's a need for you to check out of your stresses and into your pleasures. Try and do things that bring you joy. There will be a lot of changes happening for you, so it's important for you to feel safe and secure. Also, keep an eye on your finances and surround yourself with care and nurturing energy. We all know that eclipse season brings a lot of old energy to the surface that needs to be dealt with. So as you deal with all these energies, just bring more love, bring more joy, and bring more contentment to your everyday life so you can process what's going on in and around your space during this eclipse season. Okay, Taurus, well, like I said, I'm here today to connect with you to do your energy reading for the week of November 29th through December 5th, 2020. Now, although these messages are time-stamped, please understand that energy is not linear, it's fluid, so no matter the time, no matter when you are led or guided to this reading, whether it's in the time frame or not, there will more than likely be a message in the reading for you. Now, also remember, these are general readings. They cannot and will not resonate with everybody, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Also, Taurus, if you're here watching your sun sign and you're not finding your message, feel free to check out your moon, your rising, or your Venus signs. You may find clarity in those placements. And if at that point, Taurus, you're not finding your message with me, we do have two options. You can either come back next week when I will have a whole new set of messages for you, or you can feel free to check out one of the other beautiful readers out there on YouTube. All right, Taurus, so given all that said, I want to kind of explain things for those of you who are new here. So if you've been here in the past, you can go ahead and skip past this part straight into the reading. But like I said, I am here today to do your energy reading. And what I do in these readings is I like to get an overall feel of what you're going through for a 7-day period. So we will do a couple different things in this reading. First and foremost, we'll be tapping into the energy of you, the energy of your guides, and the energy of spirit, the spirit animal oracle cards, to get you out 3 oracle messages for this reading. Now, these 3 oracle messages are going to give us the overall energy of the reading, as well as special messages from spirit, and also tips and tricks on how to raise your vibration and raise your frequency, as well as kind of what you're dealing with for this 7-day period. Now, after that, we'll get into some guidance cards. Now, in the guidance portion of your reading, we will look at some energies to help to keep you grounded, as well as some energies to help you to be more open. Now, after that, we'll jump into the tarot. And with the tarot, we'll dive a little bit deeper into the specific energies that are surrounding you for this 7-day period. All right, so given all that said, let's go ahead and get into reading. All right, Taurus, let's get started. So, first and foremost, like I said before, we're going to be tapping into the energy of you, the energy of your guides, and the energy of spirit, the Spirit Animal Oracle deck, to get you out 3 oracle messages for this week's reading. So give me one moment while I tap into that energy. All right, Spirit, so what messages do you have for Taurus? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week of November 29th through December 5th, or whenever Taurus is guided or led to watch this reading. What messages do you have for Taurus? All right, Taurus, so the first oracle message coming out for this week's reading is Horse Spirit. Freedom is yours. So there's a sense of expressive energy that is surrounding you for this 7-day period. There's a need for you to run free. There's a need for you to run wild. Maybe you've been in a relationship that is no longer serving your highest good, and it's time for you to release yourself from that relationship so you can move into new endeavors, so you can create new situations. Now, if this doesn't have to do with a relationship, it can also do with a job. A lot of people are awakening to their purpose and to their meaning during this period of time through this shift that's happening in the world. And maybe you're realizing that what you were doing wasn't exactly what you wanted to do. Maybe it didn't exactly resonate with who you truly are. And now it's time for yourself to break yourself from the confines of what you thought was meant for you so you can open yourself up to the opportunity to really begin to create what it is you truly want to happen for you in your life. So whether this has to do with a job, whether this has to do with a relationship, whether this has to do with your friendships, or the personal feelings that you have inside, there's a need for you to break free. There's a need for you to run free. There's a need for you to be a wild spirit and to really begin to create something bigger than you ever thought possible. Now we have the number 33 here, which is a double 3, which also deduces to a 6. So there are some adjustments that need to be made. You want to have harmony in your life. And now it's time to cooperate with yourself. If you feel a pull to something new, if you feel a pull to something different, go for it. Don't hold back. Really step into your power here and know that there's a lot of growth. There's a lot of growth happening for you right now, Taurus. There's a lot of growth happening in your sign. And there's a new achievement of your goals. But something was holding you back. Something was holding you down. And now it's time for you to break away from that and to know that freedom is meant for you. That you are meant to run wild and free like the horse that this card depicts. Now, the second oracle message coming out for your week is Crow Spirit, co-create with Spirit. So like I was just saying, for those of you who are feeling pulled in a different direction, for those of you who are feeling like you're being held back or that you need to break free, it's time for you to allow that change to happen. And as you do this, begin to really surrender your cares and surrender your worries to the divine and begin to co-create your reality with Spirit, hand in hand, cheek to cheek, one as in the other. Do you see what I'm saying, Taurus? There's a need for you to really begin to believe in magic and trust that the universe is always going to give you what you need as you move forward. So as you break free, as you release yourself from anything that is holding you back, you now open yourself up to the creation of something bigger, something better, and something more advantageous for your life. This is a new beginning. This is a new beginning coming in strong for you, Taurus. And that's because you've now begun to reflect. You've begun to assess things in your life that are no longer serving you. And as you release those things, you gain the freedom necessary to really create what it is you would like to create. And working with Spirit to make this change, to have this movement, to attain something new. It's about taking action. It's about taking action. So the overall message here is for you to take some sort of action to break yourself away from anything that has been holding you back. No matter what that may be, relationship, job, personal feelings, limiting belief systems, no matter the circumstances. I think you know what's been holding you back, and it's time for you to take action towards releasing that so you can begin to co-create a new reality. Now, your third oracle message is be Spirit. Sweet results await. So Spirit is knocking on the door. They're knocking on the door, Taurus. They're asking you to make this change. They're asking you to break away from what's holding you back because there are sweet results that await you. Some sort of new opportunity, some sort of new prosperity. And as you release yourself from these things that are holding you down, and as you begin to co-create a new reality, you now discover what you can create. You discover what you can become. And you open yourself up to the beautiful infinite possibilities that your higher power can shower down on you in this lifetime. What a beautiful message, Taurus. I just truly see that there's some sort of prosperity that's right around the corner. But there's still a few things in your life that you have to release yourself from. So begin to make that action and begin to make that change. But now what we're going to do is we're actually going to move forward and we're going to release these two cards. And we're going to dive deeper into what Spirit's talking about with the horse spirit. So give me one moment while I pull that up. All right, so we have card number 33, horse spirit. Freedom is yours. Now, Taurus, this says, when horse spirit appears, you are gifted with the spirit of movement and freedom. It is a time for travel and adventure, whether that means a trip somewhere or taking a different type of journey, one of freedom, of choice. Horse spirit reminds you that no matter the circumstances, you have free will and choices that can take you far away to a better place, a better situation, a better state of being. For there is no one but you to reign in your will to make a different decision. You are capable of making powerful choices that will affect you for a long time to come. So there's that recreating your new future. There's that co-creating with spirit, knowing that sweet results will await you as soon as you make this change. It says horses are social animals and known to be a friend to mankind, willing to carry us forward when we need it. Horse spirit reminds you that help will be available to you whenever you need it, and companions will be by your side wherever you choose to go, whatever direction you choose to travel. Life is an adventure, and horse spirit wants you to know that whatever choices you make, you have great spirit within. Invisible, yet holding you up and always walking by your side. If your inquiry is about a relationship, you can set your heart free to experience love in all forms. Spirit whispers to you that the gift of freedom is yours if you allow yourself to break out of your perfectionism and stubbornness. Make a move and enjoy the freedom of letting go of the need to control. Wow, what a beautiful message. But now we're actually going to move forward into the guidance portion of your reading. And in the guidance portion of your reading, we're going to pull some cards to see what energies can help to keep you grounded. And we're going to pull some cards to see what energies can help you to be more open. Now, to do that, I will be using the Starseed Oracle card. So give me one moment while I tap into that energy. All right, Spirit. So what messages do you have for Taurus? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week of November 29th through December 5th, 2020, or whenever Taurus is guided or led to watch this reading. What energies can help to keep them grounded, and what energies can help them to be more open? Now, I did say December 3rd, so something big could be happening for you on that date. If that resonates with you, let me know below, because that was coming through strong. I kept seeing December 3rd, so there could be a change that's happening for you that day. Maybe that's the day you're breaking free. Maybe that's the day you're making the change. Place that however it resonates for you, but let's go ahead and let's move forward. All right, so Spirit, what are the energies to help keep Taurus grounded? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What are the energies to help keep Taurus grounded? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What energies can help to keep Taurus grounded? What messages of love, light, truth, and healing can help to keep Taurus grounded in what's happening in their life at this time? All right, so we do have Portal. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards. Wild card. So like I said, this week you do have this opportunity. You have this opportunity to break free from something that has been holding you back. And I feel like it's something that you've been holding on to for quite some time. For some of you, it's a relationship. For some of you, it's a job situation. But for most of you, this is something internal. This is something internal. Some sort of judgment. Maybe you fear judgment. Maybe you fear as you fully rise into your power and begin to step into what you want to do that you'll be judged or that you'll be misunderstood. But this is a choice that you have to make. Are you going to allow the energy of others to determine and depict what you do in life? Or are you going to allow yourself to make those choices of what you know is best for you? Because at this time, at this point, things are happening for you. Doors of opportunity are opening up, and it's your choice if you want to walk through that portal of opportunity. There's a chance for you to break away into something better. There's a chance for you to be a free spirit, really discovering new energy and new opportunities in your life. And those opportunities are being supported, but it's a decision that you have to make. So ground yourself this week. Ground yourself this week and begin to do what's best for you. What's best for your life and what you want to do and what you want to create. So this week, to be grounded or to keep grounded or to get more grounded, know that new opportunities are coming your way. So as you break free from the old confines of your life, you're now opening yourself up to bigger manifestations. Okay, Taurus, but now we're going to move forward and we're going to look at the energies to help you to be more open. So Spirit, what energies can help Taurus to be more open? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What messages of love, truth, guidance, and healing can help to keep Taurus to be more open? What energies can help Taurus to be more open? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What energies can help Taurus to be more open? So see, Taurus, I feel like you're already pretty open. You're already pretty open to breaking free. You're pretty open to breaking free because I can really feel that you're ready to make this change. I can really feel that you're ready to make this change. You're ready to have this freedom in your life to step through the portals of change. But let's see what other messages Spirit has for you as far as how to be even more open than I feel that you already are. All right. So we do have one card coming out for you. And that card is Starkeeper. Cosmic Ancestors, see the light by staying grounded. So this is another grounding card. So there's a real true need for you to ground yourself where you stand. If you have been doing a lot for others, if you've been really expelling your energy to take care of the needs of other people in your life or other situations in your life, it's time for you to take back some of that power. It's time for you to recall back some of that power and check out of those stresses that we talked about earlier and into your pleasures, into what lights you up, into what brings you happiness and brings you joy. You really create lightness in your life by grounding yourself in what makes you happy. You need to know that you have all the energy within yourself to really move forward in life. There's a true brightening of your energy that's happening at this point, and that's what's giving you. That's what's giving you the drive necessary to break away from those things that are no longer serving your highest good, to really step into that prosperity, to begin to co-create with Spirit a new reality for you. So seed that light by staying grounded. You may be a little up and all over the place right now. Your energy may be called in a lot of different places, and it's time for you to reclaim that energy. It's time for you to reclaim that energy so that you can be more open to new opportunities that are going to propel you forward into prosperity. So this week, to be more open, stay grounded. Light your energy in that beautiful earth energy that's going to help you to stay firmly planted where you are so that you can begin to do what you need to do to break free and to release those things that are no longer serving you. It's also a time for you to plant your intentions. What do you want to create? What do you want in your life? Begin to create those seeds of intention so they can be grounded in the earth below you, so they can begin to sprout and you can begin to grow those into something tangible and coalesce them into your life into something more beneficial so that you can have some sort of harvest, because we talked about those sweet results awaiting you. So as you make that change, as you break free, you're now able to co-create something better. So be open to creating something better. Okay, Taurus. But now we're actually going to move forward into the tarot portion of your reading, where we dive a little bit deeper into the specific energies that are surrounding you for this 7-day period. Now, with the tarot, we will look at the positive energies coming in for the week. We'll look at what negative energies or challenges are coming your way. We'll take a look at how to best invite those positive energies in, as well as how the negative energies could affect you and things of that like. But let's go ahead and get right into it. So first and foremost, we're going to look at the positive energies coming in for you for the week, as well as what negative energies or challenges are coming your way, because like I said in the past, and I'll continue to repeat, we live in a world of polarity. So we really have to look at both sides of the spectrum to gain a clear and precise understanding of how to make our way through our weeks, given all the different energies that are coming our way. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it. So Spirit, what are the positive energies coming in for Taurus? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What are the positive energies coming in for Taurus? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What are the positive energies coming in for Taurus? All right, Taurus, so we do have the 9 of Pentacles. Now, it is coming out sideways, so for some of you it's upright, for some of you it's reversed. So we're going to explain it both ways. I'm going to give you what I'm feeling for both kind of versions of this card. So, for those of you who are feeling more of the reversed feeling of this card, this is about you taking back your power, okay? It's about you taking back your power. You have overly invested your time in other people in your life, and now it's time for you to invest some of that energy in yourself. And you're beginning to see the clarity of that. You're beginning to see the need for that. And now, because that's coming to the light, now because you're gaining an understanding of this, you're really pulling back your power. You're pulling back your power so that you can do what you need to do to move forward. Now, for those of you where this card is coming out upright and you're feeling more of that upright version of the card, this is about you entering into a place of gratitude. There have been a lot of things that have happened for you. There have also been some things that didn't work out exactly the way you wanted them to, but it's about being grateful for everything that has happened thus far. It's also about learning that you can do things on your own, that you can stand up and claim your independence. There's that freedom. There's that freedom. There's a sense of freedom that's meant for you during this 7-day period. There's a sense of freedom that's happening in your life. I feel like you can already feel it. I feel like you've already begun to take the steps towards this freedom. You want to be a free spirit. You want to discover new things. So it's time for you to be grateful for what has happened thus far, so you can be even more open to more gracious opportunities that are coming your way. Knowing that as you claim your independence, as you break free, as you release things no longer serving you, you will then be able to harvest the new opportunities that Spirit is setting out in front of you. Like I said, doors are opening. Doors are opening, and there are new opportunities, and there's new prosperity coming your way, but you have to begin to be aware. You have to be in the present moment. You have to release the things that are no longer serving you so that when these opportunities come your way, you're ready for them. So there are two messages here. One is about recalling back your power. It's about taking back all the power you give to others and bringing it back to your life so you can step forward through these portals. And another is about you claiming your independence. It's about you breaking free from strongholds. It's about you breaking free from blocks or people or situations that have held you back, and knowing that as you claim your independence, new opportunities will come your way. Okay, Taurus? But now we're going to move forward and we're going to look at what negative energies or challenges are coming your way. So Spirit, what negative energies or challenges are coming towards Taurus? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What negative energies or challenges are coming towards Taurus? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. All right, Taurus. So we do have the Seven of Wands. Now, we talked about what's happening with the full moon in Gemini. There's a lot of things that are coming to the surface. There are a lot of changes that are happening for you. And it could quite very much be overwhelming, because a lot of old energy is coming to the surface. A lot of things that you didn't deal with in the past are coming back full circle because they need your attention. And you could be quite overwhelmed by everything that's happening in your life. That's why we talked about you needing to do things that bring you joy. You needing to check out of your stresses and into your pleasures. We talked about diving deep into something that reignites that fire, that brings you happiness. Because right now there's going to be a lot of things that are kind of trying to mow you over, because there's a huge shift that's happening in the consciousness of the earth right now. And we're all releasing things that are no longer serving our highest good. And it could be quite overwhelming this week. It could be quite overwhelming. You could also be overwhelmed with the needs of other people. We talked about this earlier in your reading. We talked about you giving too much of your energy to others. And it could be that as you try to pull back that energy, some people could look at you and go, why are you pulling your energy away? And they could fight for your energy, and they could kind of come at you and be like, hey, I need you. But this is about you not becoming overwhelmed. You have to protect yourself during this time. Okay, so really do whatever you need to do to protect yourself. Do whatever you need to do to nurture yourself. But know that this week could be a little overwhelming when it comes to energy. It could be a little overwhelming when it comes to what's going on in your life. But don't give up. Don't give up. You're going to get through this. You're going to get through this. But now we're going to go ahead and we're going to move forward. And we're going to look at how to best invite in the positive energies, as well as how the negative energies could affect you. Yeah, I just feel like a lot of people are going to be pining for your attention. A lot of people are going to be pining for your attention. But right now, the best thing for you to do is give some attention to yourself, because you're going through a lot and it can be overwhelming. It can be overwhelming. So you have to protect yourself during this time. Know that you're going to persevere. Know that you're going to go through it, but it could be a little overwhelming. This full moon eclipse in Gemini is going to be doing a lot for a lot of people. It's bringing a lot of stuff to the surface. Not only is it a full moon, which brings old fears and anxieties to the surface, but it's also eclipse season that really drudges up that old stuff that needs to be dealt with, okay? So it could be a little overwhelming. So really protect yourself during this time. But let's go and let's move forward. And now we're going to look at how to best invite in the positive energies. So Spirit, how might Taurus best invite in the positive energies? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. How might Taurus best invite in the positive energies? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. So we have the Queen of Pentacles. There's that loving, nurturing energy. It's about you taking care of yourself during this time, during these changes. It's about really being loving to yourself, being loving to your life, being loving with your energy. It's also about keeping an eye on your finances. We did talk about that earlier as well, because the Queen of Pentacles is looking at her finances. She's looking at her nest eggs. She's really watching her seeds of intention grow. But the main message here for me, for you, is about just staying in this place of loving energy, surrounding yourself with that loving energy. And if you're not finding it from other people, it's about taking time out from people and really spending some time in self-nourishment. It's also about being down to earth and practical about what's happening in your life, because a lot's going on. Like I said, a lot is going on. It can be quite overwhelming. So rather than getting yourself caught up in it, you have to kind of extract just a little bit of your energy there, so that you can spend some time in that loving, nurturing self-care, rather than giving all of your energy into what's kind of happening and what's shifting and what's kind of being brought to the surface. Now, you're going to have to deal with it. But you need to care for yourself during that time as well. Now, if with the Queen of Pentacles, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius or a Capricorn. You could have that energy in your own chart. It doesn't have to be. There could be people that you know in and around your space. Now, we are in Sagittarius season. So I feel like Sagittarius season is also bringing a lot of stuff up for you. See, Sagittarius is about seeing the injustices in your life and fighting for what's good for you. So that's what's happening here. That's what's happening. You're being given that need. You're feeling this need to really change things in your life. So as you make that change, as you break free, also give yourself some love and tender care. Do something that makes you happy. Also nurture the people in your life that you care for. Everyone's changing, everyone's shifting during this time, Taurus, and you are an earthly sign, so you're really able to give that support that the people around you need, but you also have to remember to give that support to yourself. Okay, Taurus? But now we're going to move forward and we're going to look at how the negative energies could affect you. So Spirit, how might Taurus be affected by the negative energies? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. How might Taurus be affected by the negative energies? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. All right, Taurus, we do have one card coming out for you. Give me one moment. It did fly all the way across the room. So we have the Eight of Cups. So this talks about withdrawal. This talks about disappointments. It talks about walking away to find your happiness. Now, like I said, the energy can be very overwhelming during this period of time. A lot of stuff is coming to the surface. You're having to process a lot of different energy. And because of this overwhelming energy, you might feel like you want to walk away. But I don't feel like it's going to be beneficial for you. You have to stay pushing forward. Now, there is a freedom that you need to gather during this time. So maybe this is about you walking away towards that freedom and knowing that it's what you need to do. Especially if you are being overwhelmed by the wants and the needs and the desires of others. Okay, Taurus, so if you're really feeling that, if that resonates with you, this means that it's time for you to walk away. It means it's time for you to go out and to find your happiness, to do what lights you up. But for the majority of you, it's about you not becoming overwhelmed. Because if you become overwhelmed, you might not want to deal with what's going on right now, and that's not going to be advantageous to you. That's not going to be beneficial to you. Things are coming up to the surface because they need to be worked through. They need to be taken care of. They need to be overcame. Do you see what I'm saying? That's the reason why all these feelings, emotions, and situations are coming to the surface, so that you can release them for your life, so there can be new space for new energy. So there are two messages here, just like there were two messages here. There's either one where it's you becoming overwhelmed and wanting to walk away from doing the work that needs to be done, and you need to be careful not to do that. You need to be careful not to do that. And for some of you, it's about you seeing all these people wanting your energy and saying, you know what, I got to go out and I got to get my happiness. So I need to walk away. I need to walk away to regather my energy and to reclaim my power. Okay, so those are the two ways that I see this energy affecting you this week. And you're going to know which one fits for you because you're going to feel it. You're going to feel it. I can feel that you're going to feel it. Okay, Taurus. So no matter how this energy affects you, you need to be careful to not become overwhelmed during this time. Like I said, a lot of things are happening in your energy. A lot of things are shifting. A lot of things are changing. So you have to be willing to go through the process. Okay, Taurus. But now we're going to move forward and we're going to look at the benefits of the positive energies as well as how to best overcome the negative challenges. This is a new journey. This is a new journey. Like I said, there's something that you're breaking free from. And you're really beginning to breathe that free spirit and you're setting out on a new journey. You're setting out on a new journey of your happiness. So you got to reclaim your power from those people in your life that are stopping you from doing so. Okay, Taurus? But let's move forward. And now we're going to look at the benefits of the positive energies. So Spirit, what are the benefits of the positive energies coming in for Taurus? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What are the benefits of the positive energies coming in for Taurus? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We have the Emperor card, Aries energy. You could be dealing with an Aries. You could have Aries in your chart. You could know someone with an Aries placement. But what this card tells me is that this week, as you make the changes necessary, as you remain in gratitude, as you remain in trust, as you release the things that are no longer serving you, as you call back your power, and also love yourself during these changes, a strong stability of control and authority is going to be brought back to your life. You're going to be standing firm in what it is you're doing once again. See, we talked about this already. We talked about you stepping out and doing a new endeavor. We talked about you creating something different, co-creating with spirit. And what's happening here is that you have decided to make this change. You have decided to do this. And because of that, a new, stronger foundation is being created in your life. One full of structure, one full of abundance. The Emperor knows that everything's going to work out for his highest good. He doesn't worry so much. He doesn't worry so much about things, but just goes with the flow. And that's what's happening here. That's what's happening here, Taurus. You are being down to earth. You're giving yourself that loving, nurturing energy that you need, and you're making the changes necessary to take back your power. And because of that, you're standing once again strong in your creations. Okay, Taurus. But now we're going to move forward and we're going to look at how to best overcome the negative challenges. Spirit, how might Taurus best overcome the negative challenges? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. How might Taurus best overcome the negative challenges? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. How might Taurus best overcome the negative challenges? We do have the Four of Pentacles. This is about protecting yourself. It's about taking care of yourself. It's about keeping your morals, your values, and your wants and your needs in check. So if you need to walk away, walk away. If you need to protect yourself, protect yourself. But what I see here is that you have to listen to your heart over your head. Listen to your heart over your head. If you know that it's time for you to reclaim your power, it's time for you to reclaim your power. If you know inside it's time for you to walk away, then it's time for you to walk away. If your heart says there's something better for you out there, go after it. Don't allow anything to hold you back. Freedom is yours. Go after your dreams. Go after your wants. Go after your needs. Reclaim your power. So this week, as far as how to best overcome the negative challenges, it's about doing what's good for you. Doing what's good for you and everyone involved. And if that's walking away, then it's walking away. But there's a need for you to not become overwhelmed here. And that's why you have to keep yourself protected during this time because there's a lot going on. That's why, like I told you earlier, you have to check out of your stresses and into your pleasures. Do you see what I'm saying? There's a strong message in that for you. It's time for you to check out of your stresses and into your pleasures. Freedom is yours. It's here for you for the taking. Begin to co-create something new with spirit and step back into your power. And do what your heart says is right. Okay, Taurus? But now we're going to move forward and we're going to look at the overall impact of the energies, positive and negative, before closing out for the week. So, Spirit, what is the overall impact and the energies, positive and negative, for Taurus? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What is the overall impact and the energies, positive and negative, for Taurus? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What is the overall impact and the energies, positive and negative, for Taurus? All right, Taurus, so we do have the Queen of Wands. Now, with the Queen of Wands, you could be dealing with an Aries or a Pisces. We do have double Aries here. So you could be breaking free from an Aries. Maybe that's a boss. Maybe it's an ex-lover. Maybe it's a coworker. Maybe it's someone in your family who just puts a lot of stress on you, and you're breaking away from that. You're definitely breaking away from that here, because that's what this message is about. It's about you breaking free from what's holding you back and really moving towards what brings you joy. Now, the Queen of Wands is determined. So I see that this week you're determined to make this change. You're determined to do what you need to do to create your happiness. And that's what's going to be most beneficial for you. It's about you being vibrant about life and recalling your power. There's a sense of you reclaiming your power here as well. New opportunities are opening up for you. And as you reclaim your power, you'll be able to accept in those new opportunities. Okay, Taurus, so be determined. Be determined to do what you need to do, to not become overwhelmed, and to reclaim the foundations of love and light. Okay, Taurus? Well, those are your spiritual messages for this week. I hope they resonated with you. If so, please comment below. Let me know how. Also, Taurus, if you're new to my channel and you like my content, please like, click, subscribe. Share this video with anybody you feel needs to hear it. Also, go ahead and hit that bell and select all if you want to be notified of my future content. You can also check me out over on Instagram at WowOracle. And if you have any questions, feel free to email me at woworacle1111@gmail.com. Well, Taurus, this is Gennaro, aka BhodiBoy G, signing off from my channel WowOracle, saying thank you so much for being with me in this space. Thank you so much for connecting with me. And thank you so much for being open to the messages from Spirit. I hope you're able to take something from this reading to propel your week towards health, wealth, prosperity, love, and light. All right, Taurus, I'll see you guys next week. Much love from me to you. Namaste.